Hello, so today I'm excited to talk to you about Collinson Hall. Collinson Hall are definitely one of the leading estate agents in St Albans. As you can see from the homepage here, they've been in the area since 1825. Steve Walker, who's the boss, came to us saying that he wanted to completely revisit his brand, which you can see up in the top right left-hand corner there, and obviously the whole website and the user journeys and all the content throughout, and fully embrace digital marketing, of which he is doing all of the above. So I'm going to quickly fly around this website, give you a little taster. So right from the homepage, very easy to see that there's a bunch of different services, aimed at obviously the residential side, with buyers, sellers, tenants and landlords easily knowing where they need to be looking. They've got a commercial division, a land and new homes division, block management, and then obviously all the rest of the information relating to Collinson Hall parked up in about. You can jump straight onto the phone, you can start doing a search, but that's from every single page of the website. But the main thing is right from the home page, you've got a little bit of subtle video going here, but you can win instructions right from above the fold there, free property valuation, or speak to someone with ease. And then if you want to go straight into, you're a buyer or a tenant, you want to go straight into looking for property, it's all there above the fold. I think in this day and age, this floating button, book a video call, that fires up your Calendly Zoom, which has been a super powerful feature for Collinson Hall throughout the lockdown, and to be quite honest, is now all part of their pre-evaluation process, their pre-viewing process. So you can just jump on in here. If you're looking to buy, you want to do a quick virtual viewing, you can jump in here, pick a few dates. Let me pick the date here, pick the time, confirm, put in my details, decide whether I want to do this as a Zoom a call or a WhatsApp call, and off we go. So it's as simple as that. And that, for me, is one of the new killer tools that we've been using since 2013, but it's very much been prevalent since lockdown. Anyway, so we are going through the site. You can dive into learning all about Collinson Hall. You can go straight into, as a buyer, or if you're selling, you know where your journey begins. And likewise, if you're letting, you're a landlord or you're a tenant. So it's a signpost from the homepage, bunch of testimonials pulled in from FIFO, which just allow you to show off to your customers all the good things that, or your potential customers, all the great things that your existing happy customers are saying about you. And then again, jump into finding property, get yourself a market appraisal, dive into commercial and land and new homes. So if people didn't spot it in the top nav, we've pointed to them straight off that homepage. I always see the homepage as the signpost to the rest of the site. Here's all your latest news and your content, really honing in on, as you can see, really building content around St Albans so they can smash it in the St Albans area. So that's sort of just looking at the homepage as a whole. I can roll over by, I get a little drop down on desktop, obviously in mobile, that's in a burger menu. We can glance at that in a minute. But when I roll over this, I've got a drop down that gives me two key actions: search for properties or get a property valuation. Of course, there's also all these other supporting bits of content: guide to buying, conveyancing, why choose Collinson Hall, frequently asked questions. So all of these pages are great for SEO, great for user experience. If your customers or potential customers want to know what's what, then you've got that there. But let's just jump straight into a search. So we come in here, beautifully presented in this grid view. You can switch if you want to a map view, and you can see all the properties. They're even clustered on here, so you can see that there are 4 in this area, 17 in that area. If I click into it, it breaks them out, and if I click into that number 4, then there they are. I can click on them, I can look around, and I can dive straight into a property if I want to. So I come into a property. big imagery. I want to see all, I can either click through straight away from here through the gallery of images there, or I can go to full screen, which I love, and click through and see them in all their glory. Always primary call to action above the fold. You can't miss it. And as you scroll down the page, you see this one triggered in to the right-hand side, so that as this goes out of view, you've got all the supporting information that relates to this property parked up nicely underneath, not getting confused with the primary call to action, which is arranging a viewing or making a phone call or speaking to, in this case, Steve Walker, right there. We like to bring in the personalities wherever we can. We've got bullet points and before we go into the longer description. But as you see at the top of the page, the little toolkit here will stick, so that now as I scroll, also this right-hand module, instead of it disappearing off the screen, that stays in place and allows me to scroll through this longer content before I get into the really powerful schools and transport and locational stuff. So this is defaulting to schools, shows me, you know, it's 0.2 miles to this particular school. I can click on there. I can see that it's got an Ofsted list rating of good. All the information I need to find out about that. I can click on it. I can find more data, general, you know, income per pupil, expenditure per pupil, all that kind of stuff. I can click off that. I can look at amenities. I can filter them by food and drink, healthcare, leisure. So I can see, you know, there's a, that's Tesco's, funny enough. Shopping, I didn't press on leisure. So leisure, I can jump on here and I can see exactly what I've got here. Arts and St. Albans Theatre, and it goes on. Really useful information, attractions. I can see exactly where I'm at here, Vintry Garden and Romland Garden, and it goes on. There's even sold prices in here. So it's all about giving sticky, powerful content. And then we can move on. We've got stamp duty calculator straight into the page. So it's dynamically pulling in the price of this property. So you've got 965,000, and I can just click calculate, and immediately there's my stamp duty information. That's obviously been updated recently because there's a short-term stamp duty holiday. If it's my second time home, I can see it, check that box, and I can calculate it, and it immediately tells me what's what there. Always got the call to action very nearby, and then again, pulling in dynamically the area guide to show off what we know about this St. Albans. We can drill into that St. Albans area guide. We're doing videos for this as we speak. I can get a valuation on that area straight away. I can find property. So all the area guides are cross-selling property for sale and to let. Also the primary call to action, which is to win instructions. But lots of useful information, more imagery to show that we know the area, all about the culture, about the schools, a few more pictures, more property for sale, and it's great stuff, more testimonials. So every page is designed to work for you. So if I just nip back into that property, and we just get to the bottom, and there's a similar property. If there are more properties within the right price range, then right number of bedrooms, we can just jump straight off into that, and off we go. We're suddenly looking at another property rather than just leaving the site. I also have popular searches. So at the bottom here, this is called our dynamic SEO. So depending on what our search is, it will find new homes for sale in St. Albans, new homes for sale in Park Street, which is the surrounding area, new homes for sale in Harpenden, which is a nearby area, and Chiswell Green. And then, would you like a property evaluation or know more about? And then we've even broken it down to 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom plus. So you can just literally click on that, go into a new search, and there we've got new homes for sale in St Albans, 4 bedrooms, and I can jump into that property, whatever it may be. I can also look at, I can click on the top here, all the primary pages. Although you can jump to subsections, they all have landing pages. They all have a primary call to action above the fold with a nice intro, which is very much for the user, but also for SEO, so that we can letting a property in St Albans, letting agents for St Albans. How can we help you let, you know, and Collinson Hall. Everything's written for a reason, so that helps. Immediately jumping to more content, all internal link structuring. So again, because this is all relevant information for landlords, Google loves that. You can jump into a guide. Off you go, I'm in a guide. There's a couple more people brought in, so I get to meet more people from Collinson Hall. Really, really useful pages, actually helping the user feel comfortable that Collinson Hall knows what they're doing. You can see there's a little cookie crumb trail, as we call it. So I'm in guide to letting a property. I can go back to landlords. I can just click that, takes me straight back. I can dart into property management, and off I go, learning all about this. All these pages are in a part of our content marketing strategy. We're going to make them richer. We're going to add videos, but the main thing is the content's there. It's already working for them, and then you can move on. So we'll jump in quickly into commercial property. You can see there's a consistent style of imagery that we're picking, sort of moody, thought-provoking imagery. You know, as unstock as we can get it. We've avoided Lego houses and keys, and we're actually showing real stuff where we can. Always cross-fertilizing those testimonials. And then you can jump into land and new homes. There's those 2 properties again. This is being built out as we speak. And block management, again, primary, contact us if we can help you, you know, experience in this area is Hertfordshire, you know, residential block management, out of hours emergency. So this just makes it easier for everyone. Meet the team and our offices. Again, always making it easy to get in touch and find out more. And then under About Us, we've got the history that you can jump into. We've got your testimonials. This is pulling in all the FIFO listings. You can see the latest ones. You can view by ratings, so they're not hiding anything. Filter those ratings down to 4-star ratings. And you can scroll through and see it all for yourself. That's very powerful and great again for SEO. You can jump into our office, estate agents in St Albans. Obviously, instead of it saying our offices, it's optimized on that phrase, because that's the phrase we want to get into Google on page 1. Again, mentioning, you know, estate agent, letting agent, and property managed company in St Albans, Hertfordshire. So it's always pushing to not only being informative, but also be quite thoughtful. We pull in the team, so you can flick through, see some of the team here, or you can jump straight into a team page. Let's meet the team. We want to filter the team, filter them by sales, by lettings, by commercial, land and new homes, block management. We go back to all. Little touch, you roll over. Stephen likes cycling, obviously, and Philippa likes riding, and Ron's a bit of a runner, and Catherine's a bit of a diver. So you just get the whole vibe, you know, I love pets, you know, whatever it may be. It's just bringing a little bit of character through. Everyone's got character. Let's show that off. Obviously, news is key for SEO. Keep all the news going. Drill into some news stories. Punchy, again, headlines, pushing for, you know, engagement here. A bit of video pulled in here. So what's this? Collinson Hall keeps customers safe and virtual valuations and viewings. So click on that. You've got that nicely embedded YouTube straight into the page. Little animated logo we've done here. Really lovely, just as an intro to Collinson Hall. then bam, in the page.
Hi, my name's Steve Walker and I'm
It's
in
Steve.
Collinson Hall in St Albans. This is a quick update for our clients and customers on the local property markets. It's now
As easy as that. No mucking around, no fancy videographers or anything. Let's just meet Steve. Lovely team, great people, giving us a bunch of information on, how you can go virtual with viewings, and, all these can be shared across social media, and then cross-sell some other stories. Customer confidence leads way for estate agents, home working for estate agents, love living in St Albans. It's just great. Every bit of content, there's another piece of content that can be shared. You can click on that. People can share that directly in Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or send to a friend. So, you'll see I can click the button here, gives me the phone number straight away. I can book that video call, email us. Very, very simple. Or I just want to do a search and I get straight into property again. And I can filter in any which way I want to. So I can, drop in here and start typing. And if I want to, there we go. And I want to just see if I can find something. Oh, there's that property for sale in Sopwell. So Sopwell Lane, there we go. All of this just finds, it'll search the descriptions. It'll search anything I want. I want to change that to Hertfordshire and just start searching broadly. I can do that. I can change it to just 2 beds above, and all of the beautiful SEO dynamic headings. So 2 bedrooms plus properties for sale in Hertfordshire. Properties for sale in Hertfordshire is being optimized. You read this little dynamic line below, discover a wide range of properties for sale in Hertfordshire with Collinson Hall estate agents. For more information about buying a property in Hertfordshire, please contact Collinson Hall. All of this keeps helping, 3-bedroom house, new instruction, and the address, St Albans, the street name. All of it helps get you onto page 1 of Google. We drill in here. I just want to show you one more thing. I like this property. I want to go and I want to have a video. So just get those videos, get your intros. And this again is a no-brainer for me, just in case there was another lockdown, or if you just want to give people another way to look at this property. You can share it on social media. You can promote it on social media. I think this has had thousands of views. And someone's just with their iPhone walking in here, and within 5 minutes, you're going to get a tour of the whole house. And if you want to put voiceover, you want to add text, that's what you do. So you can just see from here. I mean, this speaks more than just still photos to me. Just get a feeling of the space, get the feeling of the connectivity, and look at that outdoor space, and you can see the, big kitchen, Again, just keep using video. It's brilliant for your site. It's brilliant when you're doing a virtual viewing. It'll help you win listings. And of course, it's just there, always working for you, night and day, at the weekend. And people feel like they've been empowered. They can actually get on and make more decisions, hopefully saving you answering too many questions. I mean, look at this. You just want to go outside, He's keeping you waiting. But anyway, you get my point. So I think that you'll find that Collinson Hall is a absolutely great website. It is performing so well. I'll just very briefly reduce the screen down to a typical mobile side, and you'll just see how, without me even refreshing, it just optimized. I click on the burger menu. Look how beautiful that's presented. It's just simple, and guess where the primary call to action is always sat there straight away. So I can dive into the buy page. It's beautiful, all the images, primary call to action, bit of text, and as I scroll, the images just drop in, zoom in as I scroll, just trying to engage me to click through. Oh, I want to know about conveyancing. Lovely little bit of animation that just comes in. And then if I go into a property, I actually look into that new instruction there, and we jump in. Let me click on that. And what do you get here? You get all the images, everything that you need above the fold. All these bits of it, the tools are beautifully parked and scrollable here. You can tap to share that as I did earlier on. It's all still there. You can, all your primary call to actions, a range of viewing, call us, floating sticky buttons that are just there. All of your transport and your locational information still working for you. Still all beautifully in your stamp duty calculator. Regardless, the experience on mobile is actually, I think, frequently even more beautiful than it is on desktop. So easy. I want to book a viewing, bam, in I go. 3 easy steps. Just take the email or give one of the team a call. So you can see at a glance, even the video is still working on this mobile. Oh, let's book that video call right now, and off we go. So listen, I hope you enjoy this website as much as we do. And if we can help you with your brand, if we can help you build an awesome award-winning estate agent website, or manage your digital marketing, please give us a call. We're always here, ready to create awesomeness and deliver results. So thank you very much for your time today, and I look forward to hearing from you. All the best. Bye-bye.